Hi people! Happy Friday the 13th. In honor of Friday the 13th, I decided to jump on this little bandwagon of 13 random things about me. It started with Leah Mouse and then it's kind of spread throughout all of YouTube gothdom. Nature's Dark Passion, Matilda over there, she's done hers, and so I thought I'm going to save it up. I'm going to do it for Friday the 13th. So here are 13 random things about me. Speaking of Friday the 13th and random things, any of you remember or have seen Friday the 13th, the series? I used to love that show. It was always very tragic at the end. When I was in high school, I would watch it. So we're talking late 80s, right? Is that fun? That's a fun show. Go look it up. Make that my one random thing, is that I really like that series. Random thing number 2, I have 2 sisters and I'm the baby of the family. But I was raised as an only child pretty much because both of my sisters were teenagers when I was born and they married young. Alright, for number 3, when I was 11, I was a cheerleader at a city park. That's the only time in my life I've ever been a cheerleader, but I still remember one of the cheers. It's kind of embarrassing. You want to see it? You want to see it? I'll show it to you. Ready? Okay. Pack and fever has hit our team. It's got us rocking and rolling like a mean machine. I suck so bad. Number 4 is I did pageants in college. They were all preliminary pageants leading up to Miss America. But Miss America, I don't know if you know, it's not like a typical beauty pageant. It has the bathing beauty section of it, which they call physical fitness. But they have scholarships, you're judged on interview skills, you're supposed to have a platform which you would be promoting as Miss America, Miss Alabama, Miss whoever you are. My platform was depression, awareness, and education. My talent was to sing, and I sang music of the night, condensed down to the prescribed time limit. I never got any further than 4th runner-up at a local, like, county level pageant. I am comfortable on stage, but I got up there and I was being judged. I couldn't hide within a role. I had to be me. Okay, now we're on 5. My first crush as a little itty bitty girl was the Fonz off of Happy Days. Although technically it may have been Elvis, but Elvis was kind of like a superhero to me. He was like Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny. I still remember when he died. It was devastating. And in fact, my mom says that she was so worried about me, she thought she was gonna have to take me to counseling. Oh, that was number 6. Okay, number 7, speaking of heartthrobs. The heartthrobs that plastered my walls when I was like a young teenager would have been, first of all, Michael J. Fox. He was my absolute favorite because of Back to the Future. Ricky Schroeder, he was really kind of a distant second. Then I discovered the Monkees, loved the Monkees. Davey died recently. That really hurt. The last person would have been Johnny Depp from 21 Jump Street. I still have that poster. Number 8 is, I totally fit in the cliche of loving vampires. They are my favorite monster. I love vampires, but I'm really, really picky about vampires. And I've always been picky because the thing that intrigues me most about vampires is the whole prospect of spiritual damnation and being aware of that spiritual damnation. And what do you get if you get a vampire who makes that decision in the sudden rush of just trying to save his life and ends up regretting that and has to live with that regret? My favorite vampire so far is Nick Knight from Forever Knight, TV show of the early 90s that lasted for 3 seasons. Okay, random fact number 9. The only show I have ever cried over the cancellation of it was Forever Knight. I totally cried over that show. Okay, so random fact number 10 is that I have to hide my feet whenever I'm watching anything scary or suspenseful. That has to do with the Looney Tunes cartoon with Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner. It occurred to me one day that Wile E. Coyote was going to get frustrated with always having to chase Roadrunner, see my feet dangling over the edge of the chair, and was going to just reach out, grab my by the ankles and snatch me into the TV. So from then on, I hide my feet. Number 11, I have naturally dark and curly hair. My hair is not naturally this dark. Of course, now I get gray. So I color it to cover up the gray, and I started going a little bit darker. But I was born with brown hair, and I'm the only person in my family who was born with brown hair. But my parents can neither one deny me, so don't even be thinking that. Number 12, my parents have been married now 57 years, happily and in love, so I know it happens. And for the grand finale, number 13, I don't know, let me think. I'm kind of a slob. I'm a perfectionist, which is the irony, because perfectionism, whether you realize it or not, causes slobbishness. Yeah, because if you can't do it perfectly, you don't want to even attempt it because it's just certain failure. So that's why things just don't get done around my house. Oh yeah, that was kind of a for a number, big finale 13. So I'm going to Art Walk tonight. I'm looking forward to that, and maybe I'll get some footage and share with you tomorrow or sometime later this week whenever I get around to it. See you guys. Have a good Friday the 13th. Bye.